I have in my possession the most sought after comics of the year. There's two of them, and they are Batman's. I'll give you a second to answer. If you didn't say Little Batman, then you haven't read books lately. I'm just kidding. I did read Little Batman. I did get that book. I did get both of them. Because there was an issue 1 and issue 2. How about that? I got those specifically due to the fact that they seem like kids' books. They're written pretty well for kids' books. Like, I would let my kid read it. And it's advertised as a teen book. I'm not even sure why. Perhaps the kidnapping part? Anyway, we'll get to that. I mainly wanted to talk about this book in relation to the Venom War It's Jeff book that I read last week. It's just a little rant about how they use the cuss word hell in it, in a book that's meant to be for all ages, and they also took the churro cart of some innocent business owner 2 pages after, describing that stealing is not good. This kind of had the opposite effect. It was just a well-written kid's story. All around, there was no gimmicks, there was no vocabulary that was just thrown in for shock value. I don't know why they even did that, but they did. But there was none of that in Little Batman. It is just a all-around good, fun book for the kiddos. If they're not into Batman and the seriousness, I suppose. It's a fun book for kids. Actually fun book for kids. If you got kiddos, pick it up. Other than that, it's just cute, you know? We're following Batman around. I'm not familiar with Batman's story overall, so if I'm not mistaken, it's like this is during the time where Tim is Batman and Damian was Robin. Batman was gone for some reason, came back. They stopped Joker or something. And in this book, they go back on that and they say what happened. You know, I guess little Batman was fighting Joker. Batman came back and saved the day. And yeah. Anyway, that's kind of beside the point. Damian is at the dinner with his dad, and he's kind of reflecting on things they've done, yada yada. I just want to say that the art done in this book, who did this? John Mickle, I believe is his name. John Mickle has a very fun, kid-friendly style. It reminds me a lot of Scotty Young in some ways, but again, I'm not too familiar with a lot of people. So, yeah. Very fun style. He made Batman look like, what was his name? Captain Chin or something from Fairly Odd Parents. I don't know if any of you have seen that. But yeah, he looks like Captain Chin. The way that he did Alfred is very funny. The way he did Penguin is very funny. It's just a engaging and cute and overall fun art style that I enjoy. And I think kiddos will enjoy it a lot too. So we're at the party with Damian as he's reflecting, and he wishes he was training. Scarecrow busts into the party and kidnaps Bruce Wayne. And Damian's kind of like, dude, why aren't you doing anything? You're Batman. And, well, he can't just turn into Batman anytime. And it's a lesson that he learns in this book. It's very cute. Very cute lesson. But, yeah. That's pretty much the gist of it. His dad gets kidnapped, and he's kind of like, oh, snap. Gotta do something about that. What else am I missing? Oh, yeah. He is at the party. Before Bruce even gets kidnapped, he is just bored, really, because there's nothing really going on in Gotham. They've taken out all of the crime. His dad's been busy. They've been busy. It's to the point where he's helping old ladies across the street and saving cats from trees and stuff. You know, just the typical old superhero tropes. And he's not having it. He wants to have some action. There's been nothing going on. So he's deciding he's going to be an investigator. So he starts helping his dad look for the keys and such. But anyhow, during the party, he notices a woman taking pictures in his dad's study. So he decides to spy on her because he thinks she's a spy. And while he's spying on her, Scarecrow busts into the door, kidnaps Bruce, and he learns that can't just be Batman anytime. Sorry, my neck is killing me. I slept wrong last night. It's a mess. It's a mess. Necks suck. Getting old in general sucks. Anyway. Moving on. Yeah. I believe that's it for that comic. We also get like these cute little comic drawings by Damian. I don't know if it was just Mike that did it or if one of the artists on the team had their kid do it. Either way, that's cool. I hope it's from the kids. Because in my mind, I'm thinking it's from kids, and that makes it even more cool and cute. So, yeah, but also I'm going to show all this on screen anyway. So that's issue 1, which is a blast. Issue 2, this guy. By the way, I love the cover for issue 2. This is what initially caught my attention. Just fun. It's a fun, cute cover. I keep saying cute. But yeah. Well, we start our second book off with Damian being a detective still, of course. He's still looking into his father's kidnapping. And he's very suspicious of the lady that was taking pictures in his study. So him and Alfred are talking for a bit. Forget particularly about what. But the girl who was snooping around pulls up and says that she is Damian's new babysitter. And he's just shocked as I am. She looked pretty sketchy. And Bruce didn't even interact with her during the party. So that's a thing. Alfred kind of says that, you know, Bruce is just trying to give him a normal childhood because he never really had the normal childhood. So he's just trying to make sure that he has one by giving him the babysitter. Kind of just brushing off the fact that she might be a spy of any sort. Eventually, Damian gets fed up and he says he has to go look for his dad. Because he remembers his dad telling him that the first 48 hours are the most important. And he learned that because they were talking about a dog being lost before. But we cut back and Scarecrow is also just talking about how he is just... He captured Bruce Wayne in hopes to get Batman to come rescue Bruce Wayne. Because of course Batman would rescue Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne's the most affluent person around. And Bruce is like, well, I don't think he's going to come for me. And Scarecrow says he's got a plan for little Batman. And he does. We cut back to Damian on the streets, on the prowl per se. He's going looking in the most dangerous areas trying to find his dad. And he gets noticed a whole bunch. This crew tries to beat him up, but he takes them out. And this is when he realizes his dad's lesson. Hello, future me here. My video recording got interrupted because I got a phone call. So, what I was finishing saying is that he ends up realizing that it is better to be himself than to be his alter ego, and that he needs to just be himself for a while. If you enjoyed watching the video, please subscribe, please hit that like button. This is a fun read. I'm probably not going to keep picking it up, but if you got kiddos, certainly get it for them. Hope you enjoyed watching. Have a fantastic day.